Up at Lake Winnebago, the far northern shore, lived a huge community of moose, about 60 or more. They all lived around in a big happy bunch, foraging for nice tender moose moss munch. For a moose in this community, everything was fine, when it happened that on Thigwig Street, his house was the last house in line. So Thigwig heard a knock at the door, and he saw a bingo bug sitting. And the bug called out, "Hey, it's such a long road and such a hot day. Would you mind if I stay in your house for a day?" "Of course not," smiled Thigwig, the big-hearted moose. "I'm happy my home could be of some use, and there's room here to spare, and I'm happy to share. Be my guest, and I hope that you're comfortable there." So the bingo bug picked out a nice, easy seat, and the moose went off foraging for moose moss to eat. Well, an hour or so later, the bug heard a knock and a squeak. And then he heard the small voice of a tree spider speak. "I say," said the spider, "you've got such a fine place. That moose seems quite friendly. He has such a nice face. If I came in too, do you think he would mind?" "Come on in," laughed the bug, "and I think that you'll find that this moose won't object. He's the big-hearted kind." "I accept," said the spider, with joy and delight, and he started a well in the room on the right. While the spider was spinning, they heard a happy song. And then a fresh little zinazoo bird came along. They both stopped, and they stared. "Well, well, well, what a smart place to build. What a great place to dwell. I've been living on trees ever since I came about. But here's something new. Why not live in a house? If there's room here for two, then there's room here for three." "Plenty of room," laughed the bug, "and it's free." When Thigwig came home from walking, he heard from outside. He said, "Hey, what's with all that talking?" These guests had caught Thigwig the moose unawares. He called out, "Hey, what goes on back there?" "Just building a nest, sir," the zinazoo bird said, and began moving things around, and Thigwig could only shake his head. He said, "Hey, what are you doing that for?" She said, "Don't worry, you can always get more." Then he walked around miserable, and he dozed off to sleep in his overcrowded nest. The zinazoo bird went over and whispered to the bug and the spider, "That Thigwig guy is sort of a pest, but I'm a good sport, so I'll let him rest. For a host above all must be nice to his guests. Besides, now it's getting quite late in the day, and surely tomorrow he'll go away." But alas, the next morning, early light brought Thigwig's sad eyes to the most welcome sight. The bird said, "Hey, meet my cousin. They flew in last night. And perhaps, by the way, I should mention to you that our uncle is coming to stay with us too." Hey! Well, there was another knock at the door. It was Thigwig's mother. She came over to take a rest. She walked around that overcrowded place and saw those people. She looked at her son and said, "You need to get rid of those pests." "I would, but I can't," saw poor Thigwig. "They're guests."
"Yes, indeed,"
his friends all answered, and they looked at her and they frowned. if those are your guests, then I won't be around. I can't stay here because you're not the sort. And she walked out, turned her back, and then she gave all of them a miserable snort. Now the motherless moose walked around and forlorn with a house full of people in his home. What house? Whispered Andrew the squirrel. What a house to hide my nuts in. It's yours, called out the bug. Get right inside. This big-hearted moose runs a public hotel. Bring your nuts, bring your wife, bring your children as well. And the very next thing the poor animal knew, the party bobcats came and they were coming through. But wait, when the party podcast came through, next thing you know, the party turtles decided to come in and do a little thing too. Now, with all this partying going on, even though I know some of the parents know that song, they want to act all conservative tonight. Now, this big-hearted moose, what was he going to do? Well, what would you do if this happened to you? You couldn't say scat because it wouldn't be right. You couldn't shout scram because it isn't polite. A host has to put up with all kinds of pests. For a host above all must be nice to his guests. Now, when wintertime it wasn't easy. For a moose in this community would sell their houses when it gets freezing. Watching all of his neighbors sell their homes, Thigwood knew he'd starve if he stayed here. He had to sell too. He talked to the real estate salesman. And then, oh, what a fuss.
No, you can't do this to us.
This is our home, and you have no right to take your good credit heat and food to the far side of the lake. Be fair, Thigwood begged with a lump in his throat. We're fair, said the bug, and we'll decide this by vote. All those in favor of staying say A. All those in favor of going say A. All those in favor of staying say nay. They all shouted at Thigwood, and by the time it was done, all the nays won, and Thigwood was left to be undone. We win, screamed the guest by a very large score, and the poor starving Thigwood said goodbye to the realtor. Poor Thigwood sank down with a groan to his knees, and then he came to something that made his heart freeze. Bills, 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 right in his face. Bills, bills, bills all over the place. Because of those pests, he had run out of money, and because of those pests, his money looked real funny. He gasped, he felt faint, and then the whole world grew fuzzy. Thigwood was finished completely, or was he? Finished, not Thigwood, decidedly not. It's true he was in the most terrible spot, but he remembered one thing he forgot. Thigwood already sold his house. Thigwood said, if you want my house, you can have it. Living with you disrespectful pests, I have had it. This house has been sold, and Thigwood has taken all he can take. I am getting my equity, and I am moving to the other side of the lake. Nice neighbors, no pests, and I can play golf. Hurry up and pack before they turn the electricity off. You keep looking through that curtain, I'm gonna call your name. Hey! Oh, the things you can think. Can we pull that curtain just a little bit more? If it goes more. You can think of some birds. That's what you can do. You can think about birds that are yellow and think about birds that are blue. You can think about red. You can think about pink. You can think of a horse. Oh, the things you can think. Oh, the things you can think of if you only try. If you try, you can think about Zachary and Dawson being cool when they walk by. You could think about Caroline and Gabby O'Sullivan Krause swimming for the swim team down the street from their house. Think of water. Think of a white sky. Think about Noah being real silly when he goes by. And what would you do if you met a jaboo? And left. Think left. Think about the BFFs who are on their phones not paying attention to where they're going, but they're walking to the left because they're BFFs. And what are those children doing that are walking and running to the right? You can think about that till Saturday night. Think left, think right, think low and think high. Over things you can think of if you only try. Because it's great to learn something new and exciting. So we like to present something fun and inviting. Wild and out on the loose. Of course, they were written by who? We'll take a few stories and cook up a stew. Which Dr. Seuss story would you like to do? Horton Hears a Who was a great idea. On the 11th day of May, in the jungle of Nu, in the heat of the day, in the cool of the pool, he was splashing. Enjoying the jungle's great joys when Horton the elephant heard a small noise. So Horton stopped splashing and he looked toward the sound. That's funny, thought Horton, there's no one around. Then he heard it again, just a very faint yelp, as if some tiny person were calling for help. I'll help you, said Horton, but who are you and where? He looked, and he looked. He could see nothing there but a small speck of dust blowing past through the air. I say, how confusing. I've never heard tell of a small speck of dust that is able to yell. So you know what I think? Why, I think that there must be someone on top of that small speck of dust. Some poor little person who's shaking with fear that he'll go in the pool he has no way to steer. And Horton the elephant said, stretched his great trunk in the air. And he lifted the dust speck and carried it over and placed it down safe on a very soft clover.
Thank you.
I won't let you down. No, I won't let you fall. But elegance pool. Man! Woo! Laughed the farmer. You're sort of a fool. You'll never catch a fish in McElligot's pool. Well, this pool's too small, and you might as well know it. When people have junk, here's the place they throw it. Now, you might catch a boo. You might catch a can. You might catch a bottle. But listen, young man, if you sat 50 years with your worms and your wishes, you grow a long beard before you catch any fishes. Oh, wait a minute, you caught one. Oh, no, got him. I didn't catch nothing. I didn't catch any fish. Oh. Answered Cooper. It may be you're right. I've been here 3 hours without one single bite. There might be no fish, but again, well, there might. Because you never can tell what goes on down below. This pool might be bigger than you or I know. This might be a pool like I've read of in books, connected to one of those underground brooks. An underground river that starts here and flows right under the pasture, and then, well, who knows? It might go along down where no one else can see, right under State Highway 203, right under the wagons and right under the toes of Mrs. Amoroso, who's hanging out clothes. It might keep on flowing, perhaps who could tell, right under the people in Sting's Hotel, right under the grass where they're playing croquet, then under the mountains and far, far away. This might be a river now, might it be, connecting McElligot's pool with the sea. Then maybe some fish might be swimming toward me, and if such thing could be, there certainly would be. Some very smart fish. Might point out the way to the place where I'm fishing, and that's why I say, if I wait long enough, if I'm patient and cool, who knows what I'll catch in McElligot's pool. I might catch a prankster fish. I might catch a strong, strong fish. Any kind, any shape, any color, any size. I might catch some fish that would open your eyes. I wouldn't be surprised if some dogfish appeared, complete with collars and long floppy ears, wolfing along, and perhaps they might chase a whole lot of catfish right straight to this place. I might even catch a fish that's a terrible grouch. Or some Australian kangaroo fish that like to punch. Ouch! And maybe this hour I'll catch a fish that likes flowers. How about some circus fish from an acrobatic school might stage a big show in McElligot's pool? Because the sea is so full of a number of fish, if a fellow is patient, he might get his wish. And that's why I think that I'm not such a fool when I sit here and fish in McElligot's pool. Now, open your mind. You've got quite a tool. Let's all take a dive in McElligot's pool. Oh, you stop asking me questions.
This might be a rule, but it's been close. Connected to one of those underground roads. Underground river, connected close. And under the bathtub, and then who knows? It's possible. Anything's possible. If I walk around where no one can see, right under stay high with 203. Right under the water, get where it does so. Nations of Rosa, who's taking out clothes, it's possible. Anything's possible.
This
Might be a river, now might be a deep, connected to other it's full without a sea. And maybe some fish might be swimming for me. On the sea so full of a number of fish, and the town is patient, he might get his wish. And that's why I think that I'm not so full when I sit here and fish. And the gullet gets full, it's possible. Anything's possible. It's
So, what have we learned today so far from Dr. Seuss? How did you learn that? We haven't had green eggs and ham. Oh, that's Sam I am, that's Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I would not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? I would not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a box? not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house, and not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am.
Could you in a car? Eat them, here they are.
I would not, could not in a car.
You may like them, you will see. You may like them in a
Tree!
I would not, could not in a tree, not in a car, you let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am.
A train, a train, a train, a train, a train, a train. Would you on a train?
Not on a train, not in a tree, not in a car, Sam, let me be. I would not, could not in a box. I could not, would not with a fox. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Say, in the dark, here, in the dark.
Could you in the dark?
I would not, could not in the dark.
Could you in the rain?
I would not, could not in the rain, not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not in a box, not with a mouse, not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere.
So, you do not like green eggs and ham?
I do not like them, Sam, I am.
You do not like them, so you say, try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say.
So, if you let me be, I will try them, and you will see. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam, I am. And I would eat them in a boat, and I would eat them with a goat, and I would eat them in the rain, and in the dark, and on a train, and in a car, and in a tree. They're so good, so good, so good, you see. So I would eat them in a box, and I would eat them with a box, and I would eat them in a house, and I would eat them with a mouse, and I would eat them here or there. Say, I will eat them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam, I am.
I
to run. They like to run for fun in the hot, hot sun. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. Well, a lot of funny things go by. We see them come, we see them go. Sometimes they run fast and sometimes they run slow. Now, one of them is like another. Don't ask us why. Go ask your mother. Who am I? My name is Ned. And I do not like my little bed. This is no good. This is not right. My feet stick out of bed all night. And when I pull them in, oh dear, my head sticks out of bed up here. Hello there, Ned. How do you do? Tell me, what is new? How are things in your little bed? What is new? Please tell me, Ned. I do not like this little bed at all. A lot of funny things have come to call. A cow, a dog, a cat, a mouse. Oh, what a bed. Oh, what a house. So then we took a look, and we saw a nook. And on his head he had a hook. And on his hook he had a book. And on his book was how to cook. We saw him sit and try to cook. He took a look at the book on the hook, but a nook can't read, so a nook can't cook. So what good to a nook is a book cookbook? Now, I don't like this one so well. All she does is yell, yell, yell. I will not have this one about.
Wake up, man!
If she tries to come in, I'm gonna have to lock her out.
Oh, come on!
Now this one's as quiet as a mouse. Quiet as a mouse, mouse, mouse. Children who are quiet as a mouse are always welcome into our house.
Oh, seriously?
Now, at our house, we pick up cans because we have many, many, many cans. And if you have a lot of cans, you should have Zans. Zans for cans is very good. Have a couple of Zans for cans, you should. Now, everybody knows I like to box. And so every day I box a gox. And so though I box that gox every day, I box and I box and I box a gox. And sometimes they wear yellow socks. And then sometimes when they don't want to box, they throw rocks. So every day I like to box a gox in yellow socks, and sometimes we throw rocks. Now, it's fun to sing if you sing with a yin. Our yin can sing like anything. Our yin can sing high, and our yin can sing low. And we're not too bad, you know. Now this one I think is called a yink. And she likes to wink. And she likes to drink. She likes to drink and drink and drink. And the thing she likes to drink is ink. The ink she likes to drink is pink. She likes to wink and drink pink ink. So if you have a lot of ink, then you should get a yink, I think. Hop, hop, hop. These are yaps. All they like to do is hop from finger top to finger top. They hop from left to right and then hop, hop, hop. They hop right back again. They like to hop all day and night from right to left and left to right. I don't know why they like to hop, hop, hop. If you want to know, go ask your pop. Brush, 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 brush. Comb, 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 comb. Long hair is fun to brush and comb. All girls who like to brush and brush and brush and comb, comb, comb should have a long hair friend when they're home. Well, that was a wonderful story, I must say. But that's all the time that we have for today. All kind of wonderful lessons were taught, filling our thinkers with barrels of thought. And just to be sure his poetry sticks, let's all sing a big Dr. Seuss mega mix.
A mega